My brother's bride looked my 8-year-old in the face and said she was too ugly to be a flower girl. The ceremony ended before it started. By nightfall, she'd been exposed as a cheater, a scammer, and the reason every vendor in town wanted her name. That morning, I was in the bridal suite with my daughter, Lily, my mom, and 3 bridesmaids. Lily had a port wine birthmark across part of her cheek. We'd always told her it made her special. She believed us until my brother's fiancée, Bree, decided special didn't match her vibe. It began with a tiny drip of apple juice on Lily's dress. Bree acted like Lily committed arson. My mom doubted out in minutes, but Bree kept pacing and snapping about perfect photos. Something in my gut said, record this. So I held my phone low and kept it rolling. Lily did a little twirl and looked up, hopeful. Do you like it? Am I pretty? Bree's mouth tightened. I can't have her walking down the aisle looking like that. Then she pointed at Lily's cheek. Couldn't you get that lasered off before my day? She doesn't fit my aesthetic. My mom's iron hit the floor. One bridesmaid recoiled like Bree was contagious. Lily froze mid-spin. Then her smile collapsed. Then her fingers found her cheek, slow and shaky. Then Bree sighed like my kid was clutter. Then Lily's eyes flooded. Then she whispered, Tiny, I'm sorry I'm ugly, Aunt Bree. I didn't know. I hit send. Straight to the family group chat. My brother, Evan, replied in 3 words. Wedding is canceled. Bree still didn't get it. She doubled down. Thank God Evan and I won't have kids that look like that. I die at school pickup. Lily ran to the bathroom and locked the door. I could hear her sobbing. Bree huffed. She'll get over it. Kids are resilient. The door slammed open and Evan walked in, tux on, phone in hand. Pack your things, he said. You have 30 minutes. Bree laughed. You're canceling over one stupid comment? Evan's voice went cold. You attacked an 8-year-old. Get out. He started canceling vendors on the spot. No refunds. He didn't blink. Then he knelt by the bathroom door and said, soft, hey princess, you didn't ruin anything. You saved me. Downstairs, Evan told the guests the wedding was off because Bree called his niece ugly. The room went silent. Then he gestured to Lily. The venue's paid for. Today is her day. People stood and applauded my kid. Lily walked the aisle tossing petals while adults cheered her name. The photographer leaned in and said, I heard everything. I'm doing her photos for free. I thought that was the end. It wasn't. Upstairs, a storage box burst open and Lily screamed. I ran in and saw printed photos of Bree with another man, plus plane tickets to Bali, Bree and Trevor for next week. Evan's dad pulled Evan aside and showed screenshots. Bree had been researching Evan's grandmother's $8 million trust fund before they even dated, planning to marry, wait a year, then divorce for half. Then Trevor showed up at the venue, furious, thinking Bree was at a conference. Evan stared at him. I'm her fiancé. Trevor went gray. So the scam spilled out fast. Trevor admitted he'd handed her $200,000 for a fake investment. Evan checked his account and found $50,000 drained that morning. Then people stepped forward, friends, guests, even a bridesmaid, naming amounts she'd borrowed for surgeries, funerals, down payments. Bree stood there in her wedding dress like a defendant with nowhere to run. Someone told me to play the bridal suite audio for everyone, so I did. Bree's own voice blasted through the speakers. She's too ugly. She doesn't fit my aesthetic. I die of embarrassment. Faces shifted from shock to disgust. Bree screamed at me for recording. Evan didn't even look at her. You don't get privacy while abusing a kid. The photographer stepped up, camera still rolling. I have all of this, he said. Pay me for my day or I post the clip. Bree lunged for his laptop. 2 bridesmaids grabbed her arms and held her back. Her parents stood there crying and didn't move an inch. Trevor just stared at her like she was a stranger wearing his ring. So the photographer uploaded it. Within minutes, her phone was lighting up like a fire alarm. Vendors commented that she was blacklisted. People tagged her workplace. By the time she tried to delete anything, it was already shared everywhere. Karma didn't knock, it kicked the door in. Bree made this wounded animal sound and sank to the floor, mascara streaking down her dress, while my daughter, her problem, walked out with a crown sticker on her forehead and a folder of photos proving she was never the ugly one. What would you have done in my place? Quietly leave or burn it all down?